One of the great things about the Church of England is how we make contacts very naturally. We make contacts through weddings, baptisms and funerals. We also make contacts through people booking our church hall for groups or events. We make contacts through community involvement and various social action initiatives that go on around us.
I inherited toddlers here about 18 months ago.
Right.
There was a small group with a very dedicated team. And what happened is it sort of just blossomed. Mums decided to bring their friends, the children had a really good time. And the simple structure has worked very well. So starting with some craft and fellowship which leads into the service period is great fun.
Although it wasn't the reason I came, because I wanted the children to have sort of a religious influence, the Church of England influence, it was, once I came back to Buckingham, I wanted to make friends with people in a situation like me and of my own age. So the obvious place to me was to start coming to the church. And I didn't know whether I'd start coming on Sundays again, but it was just a natural progression, and I'd just come every Sunday and do some of the activities other days of the week as well.
This was what I knew, this is what I grew up with, Church of England, the Anglican Church, and so it's brought me back to church, because as a result of coming here on a Wednesday afternoon, I've started to attend church on Sunday again as well. Shortly after my son was born last year, we started coming again.
He said, I have a friend who has got a donkey. So they brought this donkey back to Jesus.
I had a difficult year personally last year. I also underwent major spinal surgery, and my dad's been here since November, helping, caring full-time for him. And the prayers that I've received from the church helped me get through a really, really difficult time, and I'm still getting through it, but it was amazing to me, the offers of help. The way that my father has been embraced in this congregation, despite the fact that he doesn't even live in this country. And everyone knows who he is, and everyone asks after him if they can help. And so how God works through people has been really brought home to me this last year. Yeah, it's been wonderful.
They seem to support each other. The Spirit has an amazing way of just coming and reaching right down. And when anybody asks the question, somebody else seems to come up with the answer. It's a wonderful opportunity for them to share and grow. And it's a privilege to be there.
So clearly all the children are loving being here. What sort of effect, what sort of pathways are there from here for some of the parents, some of the mums?
One of the things that started sort of mid-year last year was a need. The mums sort of wanted to know more about the faith. They wanted to ask all sorts of questions, and I was really being put on the spot. And I said, OK, we've got to do something about this. So we started a different group called Inspire, which meets twice a month. And the parents come and we do teaching with them, and they ask all the questions they've ever wanted.
Claire and various other mothers have sort of discussions about the Bible and interpretation and things like that. So I get quite a lot out of that, because although I did a lot of church when I was younger, I didn't really do the Bible. So it's actually very informative, so I get a lot out of that. But this is what I get quite a lot of feeling and emotional things out of, because you get a lot of support from the other ladies.
And from that, we have mums coming into the service, and they're even bringing their husbands.
It's wonderful when we can help someone to celebrate who they are and then begin that journey towards faith as we share what we have received in Christ, so that someone else can forge a relationship with Jesus Christ for themselves.